Sha Carri Richardson talks about her struggles and track and field. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, yep, good to go. Ahead of her 100-meter appearance in the LA Grand Prix, which happens later today, Sha Carri Richardson did two really interesting things. She had a meet and greet, not her first. You do know, you're seeing some of the pictures here right now, that Sha Carri Richardson is one of the most popular athletes in the world. And of course, this popularity translates into, let's say, very devoted fans. On Instagram alone, she has about 2.2 million persons following her. Well, recently, ahead of her expected 100-meter run later today at the LA Grand Prix in the women's 100 meters, where she faces off against some top-tier athletes, including Marie-Josée Tallou, Aaliyah Hobbs, as well as Jamaica's Brianna Williams, Ashanti Moore, and of course young Alana Reid, the fastest junior. She spoke to reporters regarding the obvious changes that we are all seeing in her personality. And I wanted to share this with you all because she really opens up people and she delves into some interesting aspects of what she experienced on her journey thus far in track and field.
When I stated that I have peace, not making peace, I have my peace now back in this industry. I went through a rough time in track and field. I went through a lot. A lot of you guys recorded it, reported it, covered it, and talked about it. And I had to live with that. I had to live with beyond just what you guys, work was. I had to live with my truth. I had to go within myself because I know at the end of the day, nobody in track and field can sit and can discredit me. Nobody can. It's just the fact that I had to learn myself, had to understand an industry that I literally was thrown into and became basically almost one of the best at the age of 19. I definitely just had to learn a lot. I had to grow a lot. I had to mature. And within myself, I just had to understand that no matter what happens out on the outside, my faith, my support system, and the people that are going to support me are going to understand always. So for me, coming back, and I'm not back, I keep saying this, I'm not back, I'm better. Because these last 3 years, I've shown y'all what I can do. It just was me that standing in my way. Now I'm with myself, so I have no problems now to be on the track and to do what it is that we all know that I can do. So I'm excited to keep turning it up.
Yeah, we heard that.
Now, recently we have seen a very different Sha Carri Richardson on the field at the Doha Diamond League. We saw her, run the world's fastest time thus far for the 2023 season. That exciting 10.76, beating the remarkable Shericka Jackson to everyone's shock.
Shericka Jackson matches and dashes Smith with maybe half a metre at the moment. These two just putting away, but Jackson and Richardson, here comes Richardson. It's going to be tight. Richardson's going to get it.
Then, of course, at the Cape Kenya Classic in the women's 200 meters, we saw her run the last 40 meters of that 200 meters with her arms aloft and still running an incredible 22.07 seconds. As you see here as we are going through the video, that's the actual race. Clearly something changed with this young lady. And she told us earlier on that she was not back, but better.
Here got me to 23 years. That's kept me and held me all the way through. And that's where I was wrong at. And that's why I was going through the things I was going through. I was experiencing the things I was experiencing, the pain that I was feeling. That's why all of these things were happening to me. And I know that now because I had to return back to my faith. And I feel so much better. That's why y'all say I'm back. I'm not back. I'm better. But I just wanted to give y'all that little moment right there with Sha Carri, because my name is a part of me. My name is part of my power. Sha Carri. But yeah, you guys, peace and blessings and light. And yeah, let's tune into for this race. Let's race.
Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. Sha Carri Richardson is a study in the psychology of track and field. In fact, the psychology of anything regarding any, any endeavor in one's life. I've spoken continuously that the athlete is not just about the physical attributes, the capacity to run, the capacity to be healthy. All of that is extremely important, but if the mindset for the athlete is not there, it's a waste of time. If the athlete is not at peace with self, if the athlete is not focused, if the athlete doesn't believe in themselves, then everything, it won't work. The psychology of an athlete is almost as important as the air they breathe. And I've said on numerous occasions regarding this young lady that it is evident that she is fast. 10.72, I believe, at the age of 19. Yeah, she's fast. She's really fast. She's fast. But clearly something went awry. And I know that we all would like to imply other things, but the fact of the matter is her head just wasn't straight. And I said it. I said if she gets her head right, she'll be a different caliber of athlete. The truth is also that we kind of need people like Sha Carri Richardson in the game. She has brought a lot of people into track and field. A lot of people follow her, are fanatical about her, who would not normally be big fans of track and field, because let's face it, track and field is really not as popular as it probably should be. It's not as popular as cricket, it's not as popular as football, it's not as popular as basketball, and I can keep going on. So we need personalities like Sha Carri Richardson, who not only is fast on the track, but is controversial and is able to attract all kinds of persons simply because of her personality. And I know some of you are going to disagree with me. Nothing is wrong with that. That's the kind of platform we have here at Peter Lloyd World. We speak freely. But let's face it, she went through a hard time, and she said it. We all recorded it, commented on it. It's almost as if she had a breakdown in front of the entire world. We watched it. Some people laughed, some people cried, some people jeered, some people booed. But I said it in a recent broadcast. Something is different about her this time. Completely different. I don't think we'll see the fluffs we saw last year and the year before. This is a different Sha Carri Richardson. And she made a very valid point. She broke through in the top 10 fastest women in the world at the age of 19. She was immature. She was dealing with a lot of different stuff. And unfortunately for her, she lived these things out in front of the entire media. When I listened to her, honestly, people, I felt both bad and I feel empathetic. Bad because I myself at different times thought negatives about this young lady. And empathetic because I understand what it is like to struggle with oneself. I think most of us do. Most normal people do. So, just thought you might find this interesting. Let's see what happens to her later today when she races at the LA Grand Prix. Of course, we'll be covering it here. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals. You're kings and queens. Bless up!